What's going on, Shady people? Shady Penguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against a subscriber/follower. Before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,300 likes, I will keep 2 Pokemon videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now, today we are battling Peter. His Twitter link will be in the description below. Yesterday, we had a nice battle with our Trick Room team. It was one of our first... Actually, it was our first recorded Trick Room team battle. We had a 1-0 loss, and we're going to look to improve a little bit on our playstyle. Really quick, we're going to go over the Pokemon that are part of this team, so you guys can place your bets in the comment section below. Let me know who you think is going to be the MVP today, the most valuable Pokemon. I'm bringing my Porygon 2, Trevenant, Conkeldurr, Abomasnow, Nidoqueen, and a Ditto. So Ditto's the one thing I've never used before Trick Room, so I'm not really entirely sure how to use it. One more time, I'll let you guys know what I have. It's going to be Porygon 2, Abomasnow, Trevenant, Nidoqueen, Conkeldurr, and Ditto. So let's hit that battle start button and get my phone ready to take a picture of my opponent's team. See what happens. My opponent is bringing Togekiss, Scrafty, another Darmanitan, who's an amazingly good Pokemon. I love using Darmanitan. Crawdaunt, who is also an amazing Pokemon that I love to use, Greninja, and Ampharos. So let's identify any weaknesses he has right now. He has a very big electricity weakness. 3 of his Pokemon are weak to it. And nothing is immune. So if I had an electric type Pokemon, I'd take advantage of that. If I was running Mega Manectric, then that'd be fantastic. But I'm not, and I don't think... Do I have Thunderbolt on Nidoqueen? I just might. I actually do. So we're going to take advantage of that. I really feel like he's probably going to open up with the Darmanitan, so I'm actually going to open up. I'm going to open up straight away with the Nidoqueen. I want to get Stealth Rocks up this game. That's something I did not do last time, and I regretted it towards the end of the match. And seeing that he doesn't have anyone with Rapid Spin, I mean, I think Togekiss can learn to Fog. I'm not entirely sure, but there's a very good chance that Togekiss can learn to Fog. We'll find out together right now. That's what I like to do in these videos, where we get to learn together. Yes, Togekiss can learn to Fog. Not very common to see it with the Fog, but who knows? Who really knows at this point, you know? I don't know. No one knows. We don't know. Opening up with the Nidoqueen, as my opponent opens up with the Darmanitan Shofu Shiny Darmanitan. Beautiful, beautiful Pokemon. I'm going to just straight up go for the Stealth Rocks. Even if he wants to go for the Flare Blitz, whatever. As long as my Nidoqueen can get these rocks up, it'll be a worthy sacrifice. Hopefully he just goes for the U-turn, but he is floating in the air with that air balloon, so he might be tempted to just go for some serious damage, which is understandable if he does. I would completely understand why I would do that, but I do want to get the Stealth Rocks up no matter what. Break the potential Focus Sashes, Greninja and Crawdaunt, probably just Crawdaunt. Get 25% on Togekiss and Darmanitan, so that's nice. And then 12% on everything else. That's fun. That's a good time. So he is going to go for the U-turn, as you just saw. So that's really nice for me because I can get a nice free... I'm going to try to move a little bit closer to the camera. Come on, don't shake the camera. Don't rock the boat. Yeah, look at that. Now my head looks like huge. But there we go. We're going to get the Stealth Rocks up. We might just go for the Defog now. But I feel like T-Wave is really what he wants to do. I want to go on to the Conkeldurr, but I'm obviously, he resists my stab. I think I'm just going to stay in here and just go for a T-Bolt. See how much it does. Hoping that he does go for the Defog. That he is carrying it on his Togekiss. But we're just going to go for a T-Bolt here. I really do want to take advantage of this Nidoqueen a little further in the match, but the only thing it can really stay in against is the Crawdaunt. And even then, it's weak to it, so it's not really the best type matchup for us, even though we do have the T-Bolt. We're just going to, maybe, oh, he's going to switch out. So that's great. Maybe realize that he can't paralyze me, which is awesome. He's going to go out into Nifty, his shiny Scrafty wearing those green clothes, sporting it. Going to get the Intimidate off, possibly? No, okay, so it's going to be a Dragon Dance Scrafty. Maybe we can paralyze it. No, we can't paralyze it, but that does a good amount. Almost enough for me to want to stay in. But not really. I think I'm going to let him Dragon Dance. Let's let him Dragon Dance for a little bit. Let's do that. Let's go for an Earth Power this time because it will be stab and do more damage. He is going to Dragon Dance, which I'm fine with. That is part of the plan. I'm not freaking out. This should do an okay amount, a little bit more than the T-Bolt did at the very least. Ooh, look at that damage. All right, so a Drain Punch has got to come. And I'm okay if he goes for the knockoff on my Trevenant. I'm actually okay with it. I'd rather watch my Trevenant die and this Scrafty not gain any HP because I don't want this Scrafty gaining any HP right now. I really don't. So hopefully he does go for the Drain Punch. That would be nice, but it's really not going to matter. Either way, I'm kind of sacrificing this Trevenant. So actually goes for the Ice Punch, the best play you can go for. But, oh, and I get the Freeze, but it's not going to matter because I have the Lum. But like I said, it's not going to matter because do it KO. I know like it's not really smart to sacrifice Trevenant like that, but I do feel that it's a necessary evil right now because I want to get this Scrafty dead. And there's no other Pokemon on my team that I feel more comfortable with sacrificing. I mean, I guess the Nidoqueen, but I kind of want the Nidoqueen around for that Ampharos. So, gonna go for the Ice Punch again. That's gonna be enough to take me out, of course. Scrafty is a beast. Gonna get that Moxie boost, but it's really not gonna matter because I'm gonna be able to come in with my Mega Ampharos and threaten this thing out with an Ice Shard. Which is exactly... Actually, I can come in with my Conkeldurr. I actually would prefer to do that. I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to come in with Conkeldurr. And because this thing is at +2, I'm a little scared that he's actually going to want to stay in and go for a Drain Punch. Otherwise, I would just go for an Ice Punch on the Togekiss. We're going to go for the safe Mach Punch, make the safe play here. He is going to stay in, so I'm really glad I went with that safe play. Easily going to be able to pick up the kill. Nice little revenge kill by the priority Conkeldurr Mach Punch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we'll see what's going to happen. He's probably going to go into Togekiss. I would think Togekiss. Conkeldurr can cover both the Greninja and the Crawdon, as long as the Greninja has the Dark typing at the time. This Togekiss is going to take damage, and I'm going to be able to go out into my Nidoqueen here. Possibly, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to go... Well, even if he wants to T-Wave my Conkeldurr, that's not bad. I'm actually going to hope that he T-Waves and that I can break through. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch, hoping he goes for the T-Wave. He goes for the T-Wave. Now, all I need, Conkeldurr, just break through. Just break through, Conkeldurr. Just break through this power. Don't be... Get out of your wheelchair. Oh, you sat in the wheelchair. Are you kidding? Pathetic. Pathetic. Pathetic, 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 pathetic. All right. Man, that puts me in a really bad spot. I know I took the risk. It was my fault. Took the risk, hoped that it would pay off, but it did not. I really can't take the risk of Power Flinch, though, because we all know that that's never going to pan out for me. So let's go out into our Nidoqueen here to take the Air Slash. Not that I'm going to take it exceptionally well, but take it a lot better than Conkeldurr will. Getting Power Flinch to death, because we... Oh, man! He had the Default! That sucks. That is the worst. That is the absolute worst. All right, we're not going to set up rocks again. Even though he probably wants to come in with something. That's why he's doing that. Either way, let's go for T-Bolt. Let's go for T-Bolt. Regardless. He's going to withdraw. Doesn't have anything that wants to take a T-Bolt besides Ampharos. Goes out into the Ampharos. Not bad, not bad, not bad. But Ampharos is pretty darn slow. And an Earth Power is not going to be well received. I mean, obviously, that T-Bolt's not going to do a lot. But I do think I want to go for the Earth Power. Man, I can't believe he had the Defog. Oh, I even said that in the beginning of the match. What am I doing? All right, let's go for the Earth Power here. I'm going to stay in. Go for the Earth Power. Hopefully, my opponent doesn't just double back out into Togekiss, because then that's just a weird turn. Really weird turn. That would be his only option. Actually, Darmanitan has not been hit yet. He could go into the Darmanitan if he wants to take the Earth Power, because I don't think it's been hit, and it's still holding that air balloon nice and tight. It's it tried. I know Darmanitan tried out to be in the movie Up and wanted to go on that hot air balloon. Didn't quite make the cut. They chose Doug over Darmanitan, and if you've watched Up, then you know the reference. If not, you don't know who the heck Doug is. But Doug is a bird, so I don't know why I don't know. They just wanted to go a whole different route. They didn't want a flaming ape. They wanted a bird. Wait, who am I calling him? Am I saying Kevin? Because his name is Kevin. I hope I'm saying... I don't know. I have no short-term memory right now. Wow. I don't even know if that's not even short-term memory. That's like minute. That's like, I don't know what it's called. It's some other memory. My girlfriend was trying to explain it to me the other night. I was just like, whoop, in one ear, out the other. Love you, baby. But going for the Earth Power here, hoping that he stays in. Just really hoping. I don't care if he switches, but I just really hope he doesn't go out into Darmanitan or Togekiss. He is going to withdraw, realizing that I'm going to have the Earth Power. Goes out into Greninja. That is not bad at all. I will take some damage on this Greninja. I will take it. I'll take it right to the bank. That's going to do over half, and unfortunately I can't stay in because Hydro Pump would do Way too much damage. What I can do is I can come in with my Assault Vest Conkeldurr to take the special attack and go for a priority Mach Punch. And as long as I can break through the confusion, smooth sailing, my friends. Smooth sailing. Long live come back. You are coming back to me while Conkeldurr goes out. I used to be able to talk. Ooh, goes for the Ice Beam. Oh, even better because the Mach Punch will be super effective. No way this guy's staying in. No way. Who did I have in that he went for the Ice Beam? What the heck? Maybe he predicted Trev? Wow, okay. I thought for a second we DC'd, I would have been really sad. Oh yeah, Greninja. I'm surprised. Not Greninja. Done. Nidoqueen. Done. Alright, I kind of want to go for the Mach Punch. I think the Togekiss is coming in though. I'm going to make that prediction. I'm going for the Ice Punch. Making that prediction. Come on. Let me see Togekiss. Let me see Togekiss. Come on. There's the Togekiss. Come on. Break through. Get out of the wheelchair. Oh! Something real special about this freaking Togekiss. There really is something real special. Well, let's go back out into our Nidoqueen because it's the safe play and yada yada yada. Why can't you break through once? Letting that thing get paralyzed was probably the worst thing I've ever done in this battle. Really thought it would pay off, but I guess not. Let's see how much this Air Slash does. It's going to do a decent amount. Enough to tempt him to go for it again. I'm not going to predict here. I'm tempted to set up the Stealth Rocks. I'm going to set the Stealth Rocks regardless of what my opponent wants to do. I think the Stealth Rocks is the best play. I don't think he's going out into Crawdon or Greninja, and I don't think he's staying in. The likelihood is that he's going out into either Darmanitan or Ampharos. Ooh, he's going to stay and go for the Air Slash, hope for a flinch. Serene Grace flinch. Will he get it? Alright. Alright, that's enough. Let's take it easy. Take it easy. I didn't need this Nidoqueen for the Ampharos. I didn't need it. Alright. Let's not get too bummed out about that. We know how I feel about Togekiss. So down goes my Nidoqueen to the Togekiss. I can't come in here with my Abomasnow and pretty much destroy things. If I had a Trick Room up, I could really destroy things. Let's go into my Elk, into my Porygon 2. And let's set up the Trick Room. Because with any luck, my opponent, I won't get fully paralyzed. With any sort of luck, I won't get fully paralyzed. Yes, okay. Okay, that's step number 1. Getting the Trick Room up. I can dig it. Step number 2 would be for me to go for the T-Bolt, as it does have... Actually, I might go for the Tri-Attack, predicting to switch out. Let's go for the Tri-Attack, let's go for the Tri-Attack, predicting to switch out. Gonna withdraw. I want to see that Ampharos, my friend. That's all I want to see right now. Goes out into Shofu. Actually, go down into the Darmanitan, which I'm okay with, as long as I break through the confusion. I mean, the... Paralysis, and you can't break through. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me! Alright. I don't have anything to take the incoming move. I really don't. So let's try to go for our paralysis of our own with a T-Bolt. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Oh, wow. This is one of the most frustrating battles I've ever had, especially when trying out a new team. Definitely one of the most frustrating battles I've ever had. And I like to show these kind of battles because everyone has these battles. Everyone has these days, and I want everyone to know that it's okay to have them. You just got to handle the rage in whatever way you see fit. And if it means, you know what? Eating a half gallon of ice cream after the battle, then do it. I might do that. I really might do that. I also got to write a paper. I got to write my fish paper. Who writes a paper about fish? Still got to read 30 pages in my fish book. All due tomorrow. I got a test tomorrow, but spring break is next weekend. Spring break means great things. I'm going to get the T-Bolt off. Of course, I'm going to break through paralyzation when it really doesn't matter that much. He's going to go for the superpower. I'm sure that's probably going to take me out. Okay, it's not going to take me out, and unfortunately, I don't run the recover, but he is going to get the D drop. Now, and the attack drop. Now I have some options here. I could quite possibly go into Conkeldurr. And, I think I'm gonna go out into Conkeldurr because I could take a superpower. It's probably choice locked into it, so I'm going to go into Conkeldurr here. And I will definitely be able to survive a superpower. He's gonna withdraw, even better. Please don't go into Togekiss. Okay, goes out into Ampharos. That's a good sign. Now, Trick Room does help him a lot, but I am paralyzed. So if I can get this, if he can stay in, do I predict the Togekiss? I'm going to go for the Ice Punch on the off chance he also Mega Evolves. Let's go for Ice Punch, either Togekiss or Mega Evolution. He is going to Mega Evolve. Because he stayed in, I really would have liked to have gone for the Drain Punch and get a lot of HP back. Obviously, that would have been the ideal situation, but Togekiss coming in, he's done it every time. Thought he might do it again. I'm going to go first, land the Ice Punch through the paralysis. Is that enough? That is not enough. As he goes for the T-Bolt. Can I take a T-Bolt from a Mega Ampharos? I'm Assault Vest, so I think I can. The Twisted Dimensions will return to normal, which means I want to go for a Mach Punch. But that Mach Punch is pretty obvious. The Mach Punch is pretty obvious. You gonna go into Togekiss, take the Mach Punch? But I went for the Ice Punch, so he already knows that Togekiss is on my mind. Let's go for the Mach Punch. Yes, he stayed in and I landed the Mach Punch. Awesome. Conkeldurr picking up a kill. That is fantastic. As much as I would have loved to have gone for the Drain Punch, got a lot of HP back. That way I wouldn't be as low as I am. Ice Punch still did what it had to do. So I really would like this Conkeldurr around for Crawdaunt because that's the only thing I really have for Crawdaunt. But of course, Togekiss comes out. And when Togekiss comes out, I have to go away. I'm actually going to... I think I'm actually going to use my Ditto right now, but I don't have a Trick Room up. But I can't go straight away into my... If Stealth Rocks were up, I wouldn't feel bad about not saving this Conkeldurr because that Crawdaunt has a Focus Sash, I already know it. And if it's carrying Superpower, I could probably one-shot my Bomb. So actually, you can't one-shot it. I'm going to stay in. I'm just going to sack this thing off. That's all we're going to do. He goes for the Air Slash, going to take me out. And I didn't go for Mach Punch on purpose. On the off chance, he did not go for Air Slash. Because I don't think the times 4 resisted damage is really not going to be worth much. Now I could possibly go out into my... No, I can't go into my Porygon. I can't even set up Trick Room yet. Alright, I'm going to have to go into Abomasnow now. I do get hit for super effective damage by the Togekiss with the Air Slash. Unfortunately, I am curious to see how much an Ice Shard will do. If it can kill, I don't think it can because Ice Shard is not strong enough. But if it could, that would be great. No, Ice Shard only does so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to Mega Evolve. And we're going to hope to the high heavens that I can break through paralysis on the first turn. Because that's really the only chance I have. He's probably going to T-Wave me. And the only chance I have is to break through paralysis. So Togekiss is one of those Pokemon, once again, it's always been. But I can't really handle it. It's my own fault for letting my Conkeldurr get paralyzed when I let it get paralyzed. I do break through and I land my Blizzard. It is holding a freaking berry to reduce ice damage, but that's really... Wow, that reduces it so much. That reduced it a lot. He's going to get buffeted by the hail, and as long as I can break through paralysis, I can get an Ice Shard off, which is nice. Which is always a nice thing to get an Ice Shard off. Look at those eyes. Abomasnow is just so much. Look at those eyes. Break through the paralysis, get an Ice Shard off. That should be enough to take this Togekiss out, as it is, so I don't suffer any damage at the hand of this darn Togekiss anymore. And he's left with Darmanitan, Greninja, and Crawdaunt. So, goes out into Shofu. I'm actually tempted to sack this thing. Wow, am I really tempted to sack it? I kind of need it to win, so I can't sack it. I guess I could sack my Ditto, because it's really not going to be able to do anything without Trick Room set up. Because it's not... It's always going to be outsped. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this Iron Ball Ditto anymore. It's not working out the way I wanted it to. It worked out well once in a practice game. I swept with it, actually. But that was it. That was the only thing. Let's I guess actually Porygon 2, is Porygon 2 a little more useless? Yeah, Porygon 2 is a little more useless. Let's go on to the Porygon 2. It's definitely a little more useless than the full health Ditto, I guess. So we're going to sacrifice Elk as he goes for the Flare Blitz. That'll be enough to take it out, I'm sure. Eviolite Porygon is not that bulky. Obviously when you're already at 80 HP. So he's going to take a little bit more Life Orb Recoil. I'm sorry, a little more Flare Blitz Recoil. Going to get buffeted by the Hail. And I should be able to go out into my Ditto. Maybe it'll bluff the Scarf. Who knows? Maybe it'll bluff the Scarf. And he'll switch out. Either way, hey, let's go for the Superpower. Hoping, oh, he's gonna go for the Rock Slide. Maybe that won't kill. No, that's gonna kill. Of course that's gonna kill. I should just be running Focus Sash. I should run Focus Sash. And he's not even choiced. So that was, I wonder, what do you have? What the heck do you have? Oh, come on, tell me we're DCing. It's taking a really long time. Okay, wow, didn't DC. Awesome, cool. Because I'm really excited about that. Well, Darmanitan, I'm sure, can take an Ice Shard just fine. I would need to get a crit. And I don't think that's happening, but we're going to go for it anyway. Let's see what happens. So this was actually, oh, I'm fully paralyzed. So paralysis literally, ooh, he actually he U-turns. I don't know why. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I really, forget it. I'm not even going to talk about it. Maybe he just wants to clinch that 3-0 and that's why he U-turned. That's probably the reason. Would have liked to have gotten the Ice Shard off just to see how much damage it did. And now he's going to be able to go into his Greninja. The Hail is going to stop, so that's terrible. Once again, my only chance is really Ice Shard, because this thing can outspeed me and go for whatever it wants. So let's go for an Ice Shard crit. Once again, let's see how, oh, we actually land the Ice Shard, and it's not going to do enough to take him out. Only does like 10% as he goes for the Dark Pulse. So maybe Ice Shard wasn't the best option, but I think a Dark Pulse is going to kill anyway. Oh, it does not kill. I live at 24. So not the best play. Ice Shard was not the best play, because now we have to try to break through paralysis again, and I don't even think we're going to kill. We are going to kill, so we're going to bring this game to a 2-0. That's fun. But that Darmanitan could have easily, either way, it could have been a 2-0 if his Darmanitan just went for a straight up Flare Blitz. That would have been it. Even Superpower would have done a crap ton of damage. Goes back out into Shofu. And I think now is the time, since he won't take a lot of recoil, he could probably just go for the Flare Blitz here. Let's go for it. Come on, let's get a super ultra mega crit with this Ice Shard. Let's see what we can do. Come on now, Abomasnow. Make it a 1-0. Basically what we learned in this battle is, oh, fully paralyzed again. I was about to say, paralysis is the end all of everything. I had to play that a lot better, and I did not. So that is 2 losses with this team already. We'll have 1 more game with this team. I would like to get 1 win. I think I'm going to change the item on my Ditto. I think I'm going to give it a Focus Sash, see how that works out. I think it'll be cool to see how that works out. But that's going to be the game. Good game. Peter, if you enjoyed this battle as the viewer, the spectator, the shady person, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because I do upload 2 Pokemon videos a day. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.